Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna make this one a quick one, but whenever I want to make my little comments and I can't type everything, sometimes I go live because it's much easier. So here's my take on the Mary Trump book and Nick Cannon. First, let me start off by talking about the Mary Trump book. So it came out, and so far it's so good. And some people are like, well, what is her purpose of this? What is she trying to accomplish? So far the book is good because she is pretty much giving you a psychoanalysis on Orange Nixon. And let me tell you why that's good. I think I wrote in my comments a long time ago on my page, not even a long time ago, maybe a few days ago, you should always know your opponent. The best way that you can defeat somebody is to know who you're fighting against. If you know how they think, if you know how, they function, then you can deal with them a little bit better. In her book, she's a psychiatrist. So his niece is a psychiatrist. And I think the good thing about it is that she's kind of showing a parallel to his family, the Trump family, and what he's doing to the country. And the parallels are so weird. It's so crazy. So when you start looking at it, like, she literally breaks down. She goes through, like, when he did this, when this was signed, and this, whatever, this was probably what was going on. So it's a good book. I think it's going to do good. And I think that her motive is not only to get her name out there, because she's a psychologist, but also to kind of let everybody know how dangerous it is for him to be president, and what you should expect if he is president for the next 4 years. He's going to go into a whole nother... it's gonna be crazy. This country, he will destroy this country in the next 4 years if he becomes president again. So she's pretty good. She's good. And the thing is, it's not about people who want to vote for him, because you'll still vote for him if you want to vote for him. But she's letting you know what to expect. The same dynamics that was in their family, he's going to do the same thing. The same thing his father did to him, he's going to do. So it's really good. If you get a chance, just kind of look on what people are reviewing about her book. And this is good. I think you should know your opponent. And I think he's going to win again. So unfortunately, I know y'all hate when I say that. So it's good to know if this man is going to be president again for 4 years, what to expect. And so how you can plan around it. So that's my take on Mary Trump's book. My take on Nick Cannon. First of all, I feel like, whether I agree with what Nick said or whether I don't agree with what Nick said, the bottom line is he said it, and I'm Team Nick. So he came out, after he said it, he came to Viacom and he told him, he said, the way that I said it, I should have probably had maybe a Jewish historian or somebody on there to rebut, what I was saying. The bottom line is Viacom lied on their statement, saying that he never came out to apologize. He never addressed that it was harmful, or maybe some of the things that he said. And then the fact that he doesn't own you wilding out. So he has the right to say what he needs to say. And I agree. If you are Jewish and you was offended, you have the right to be offended. And if you own a Jewish company and you say, I don't want to work with you, they have the right to do that too. It's consequences to saying the things that you say. But you have the right to say it. And the thing that I keep saying to white people, would y'all please listen to me when I tell you some things you do not need to make comments on. I think I had wrote a while back on my page, if you see somebody drowning and they are yelling out profanity and obscenities, they don't want somebody walking by telling them to stop cussing. Your job should be to help. How do I get you out of drowning? How do I help you? It's the same thing with men. Not every question a woman asks you, she wants you to answer. And I know it's difficult for people to understand that. Sometimes you just do better by not saying nothing and just going on. So that's my take, y'all. I'm sure I'll have more to say later, but for right now, that's my take. All right, y'all. Another Woods Report.